Welcome to Worth It or Waste of Time. Today we are reviewing The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
So just a quick summary of this movie. It follows Cornelius Snow before he was the president of Pan Am. And he's a mentor for one of the tributes, the District 12 tributes, female. And it's about how
Lucy Gray.
Lucy Gray.
That's her name. The one that his tribute that he's trying to help to win the Hunger Games.
And the reason he's doing this is because he's trying to win the Plinth Prize, which gives you lots of money, a dedicated future. And earlier, before this happened, you got the Plinth Prize for being number one in the school. But now you'd be number one and mentor somebody who is captivating on camera to win the Plinth Prize.
Yeah. What's his name? The main character's name again? It's President Snow, right? This is a Hunger Games prequel. President Snow is the villain of the Hunger Games, so it's kind of his origin story.
Tom Blyth?
No, not the actor, the character name.
Which one?
His name, the main character. Let's see it. It's Coriolanus. What do they call him for short in the movie? I don't remember. He has like a short name.
Cordy?
Corion or something.
Corio? Corio. It's Corio.
Corio, yeah.
Corio.
Yeah, so it's about his journey into trying to make it up the ranks. He has a cousin at the beginning, right, that he's trying to help, and a grandmother that he's trying to support and provide for.
That's why he wants to win the Plinth Prize.
And that's why he wants to win, yeah. And so it's
based off of the book about Songbirds and
yeah, it is based on the book. It's one of the early iterations of the Hunger Games. Not the first one, but it's an early one, right? So they don't have all of the advanced technology that they have from the Hunger Games movies. So yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into what we liked about the movie.
You want to start with that?
Yeah, sure. I really like the soundtrack is a big one, right? It has a lot of the same themes as the Hunger Games movies, which I always like those themes. The main actress, what's her name? She was in Snow White.
Rachel Zegler.
Rachel Zegler?
Yeah.
And she was also in West Side Story. She's a really good singer, actually, and she does well in this, too. She sings the Hanging Tree song during part of it, and it's just good. So I think the music and the soundtrack specifically are good. What else? I think the acting wasn't bad at all. The main character, the guy that played it, he reminded me a lot of the guy that played Eddie Munson in Stranger Things or Day One, Quiet Place Day One. That guy. He reminded me a lot of him.
Why?
Just, I don't know, his look when he shaved his head, it looked very similar, I felt like, and just his acting. But he was very good. What's the actor's name again?
Tom Blyth.
Tom Blyth, yeah, he did very well. So he hasn't been in, I feel like, a lot of movies, but he did well in this.
He did, yeah.
What about you?
I think the thing that stood out the most to me that I liked was the emotional depth of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
How deep it ran. It was heavy and it was good. The acting was also good. That was another good part.
Huh?
And the soundtrack, Rachel Zegler, she was a good singer. And that's what I liked.
Okay, cool.
And what did you dislike about it?
What did I dislike about it? Part of it was the fact that this was a story about President Snow, right? He's a villain. So you automatically know it's not really going to have a good ending. I'm a huge fan. Okay, I have to preface this by saying there are some movies that I like that don't end well. For example, Avengers Infinity War, obviously a terrible ending, but it's an amazing movie. The Crucible, also one that is just not a good ending, but it's still amazing and it hits well. This one, most movies though that don't end with like a satisfying conclusion, I don't like very much. This one definitely doesn't have that satisfying conclusion because it's not supposed to. I mean, it is about him and he kind of gets what he wants in the end, but he does it doing bad things, right?
I don't like a happy ending.
I do. I really like something that kind of comes back around and ends well. So that was one of the things I disliked about it. The other thing that I felt, watching it, I haven't read the book, and so it seemed very choppy at points, like it was going quickly from one thing to another, and it was like lots and lots of stuff just back and forth. but we watched it with someone, my wife, who has read the book, and she said it was very, very accurate to the book. And so I think if I had read the book, it might have made more sense just kind of how it went along. But yeah, it was kind of choppy for me. That was the other thing.
What I disliked about it was it was a long movie. It felt unnecessarily long.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah.
37 minutes, but
It was a long movie. But I feel like they could have shortened it. And another thing, I guess technically I'm critiquing the movie and the book in a way.
you haven't read the book though. So
I
you
know,
can't
but
really
like,
critique it.
what's in the movies in the book?
As in the story content.
Yeah, and like just the setting for the Hunger Games, such a small arena, and I know that's how it develops later in the Hunger
Kinda
Games.
had to.
It gets bigger, so that was just something to keep in mind. Another thing, it felt very long at some points. It was just kind of boring at some points, but it was so good though.
Yeah. Let's go through specific categories.
Category breakdown.
Starting with acting is the one we usually start with. I liked the
acting.
acting.
Yeah.
I thought both the main character, Tom
Blyth.
Blyth,
Yeah.
and Rachel Zegler both did really well.
Yeah.
Also, the lady, what's her name? The one that was her
Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola Davis. Like, she's amazing in everything. She was almost unrecognizable in this one. That's how well she played that role. I mean, I still did, and we were like, "Oh man, is that Viola Davis? That's crazy." She's playing it off, and she's doing a good job at it. So she did amazing in this, as she does in everything, obviously. So she was great.
Yeah. Soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Good soundtrack.
I
Good
really
singing.
did like the soundtrack. Like I said, it has a lot of those themes from the Hunger Games, so it was a really great soundtrack in my opinion.
One thing that I thought was cool was she sang the Hanging Tree song
Yeah.
and how it actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into the spoilers, but she sings a song about the hanging tree that Katniss Everdeen also sings in the first few.
Yep.
And you realize what that song is and what it means and how it connects in this movie. And
Yeah, that actually, I agree. That was actually a part where it shows what the hanging tree was. It doesn't just reference it, but it actually shows stuff happening at the hanging tree.
and how they're like Jabberjays and like
Yeah, Jabberjays.
Jabberjays, and it was just
Yep.
there was this one scene where a Jabberjay was repeating someone said before at the hanging tree, and it was like it was an intense scene.
Yeah, snakes too that they had in it was there was good themes in the movie. I felt like that
Yeah.
it kept coming back.
Yeah.
Jabberjays, songbirds, snakes, etc. Let's go on to special effects for this one.
Good special effects. There wasn't that many special effects.
No, yeah, I thought it was good. There was an explosion at the beginning that was good. They did good special effects for that, and I felt like there was some really good cinematography in this one, like the way they set the scene, and then just like the view.
It was
the
very different.
cinematography. I thought the cinematography was really good in it too. So I liked the special effects. I liked the cinematography. Story-wise, that's the weak part for me. Maybe it was because I haven't read the book. I just felt kind of choppy in parts, like something just happened out of nowhere. There was not really a lot of build-up for things. So that was the weak part for me.
I mean, it wasn't a bad story.
No.
I mean, I kind of like the story. You know, if it flowed, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give our final scores. What do you say?
I would give it a 7 out of 10 because I feel like I would rather watch The Mummy Returns more than it, but it doesn't deserve a 6. And I'd rather watch Songbirds about snakes other than Greenland 2 Migration. So I feel like it deserves that 7.
Yeah, it was. I think for me also, it's actually a 7 out of 10. And I'll say this. I'll caveat this with saying, if I had read the book, this might be an 8 out of 10 movie, just because I know the book tends to fill in some of those missing pieces. If you haven't seen The Hunger Games, this is probably a 6 out of 10 at best. But for me, it was a 7 out of 10, so still an enjoyable movie.
Probably. Yeah.
So, worth it or waste of time? Worth it. Yeah. For me, it was worth it. If you haven't seen The Hunger Games, I would say this is not worth it and you should skip it. If you've read the book, I think it's absolutely worth it.
And if you've watched the rest of the Hunger Games,
if you've watched the Hunger
then
Games,
it's still worth it.
Worth it, yeah.
I would say this isn't something you watch yearly. Watch it every once in a while. It's not something.
If you're a big fan of the Hunger Games,
I mean, if you're a big fan, yeah, then
it's
watch it
worth
all the
watching
time.
at least once and maybe multiple times.
But I'd say it's probably only worth it to watch like 3 times in your lifetime, maybe, or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's our take. Give us yours, and we'll see you on the next one.